Greetings everyone, BJ Willa back with you for day 33 of 100 Days of Gaming. This is Extra Life. This is the BJ Willa channel. This is Stronghold Kingdoms. It is a server or world USA 3. Is day 424. It looks like we got some disease to cure here. I wanted to do that. Thank you. Reveal my card, which you can't see, of course, because it won't pick up this window. So, what is it? My free card is a small apple haul, so I get 1,500 apples. Add a few apples to your granary. Excellent, thank you. Apples, the last thing I need, really. But anyway, let's start on with this. Of course, 20 disease. Why would we have 10 disease when we can have 20 disease? Oh, it's Battery! Hello, Battery. Power wash is siding with a possible hurricane tropical storm headed my way. Oh, goodness. So if you see siding flying by and it's clean, it is mine. Alright, I'll keep an eye out for that. Most certainly. Most certainly. You'll have the cleanest siding being blown around, I think. Sounds like my father when he used to wash the car. Sure enough, when he'd go wash the car, we knew it was going to rain within the next 24 hours. Alright, we got lots of stuff there. First thing I got to do here is hire some monks so we can keep our costs as minimal as possible. Boom, 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 boom. So we're good there. Okay. So we're curing Philly here of disease. Okay. There was a lot of disease up there, so it is... Somebody else took care of that, so I think that's everything. I got Wilmington down there. Hartford. Which is Wilmington have? Can I knock that out real quick? It's got 20. Of course, this guy's up there a bit, and he's about to get 10 more from this rat. Baltimore. You've got 50. Oh dear. Thunderstorm 30 minutes after finishing. Yeah, that seems to be the way things go. It's the automatic rinse cycle, I think. Dark mode activated. Alright, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, thank you for lurking, at least, in the stream tonight. Day 33. I actually didn't think I'd be able to stream tonight, but I've got a chance. So good. So we're going to stream day 33, and we are going to record day 34 tonight as well. Since I'm not going to be able to stream tomorrow. That I know for a fact. I won't be able to stream tomorrow. But we will be checking in on Stronghold Kingdoms. So the only thing I'm debating now is whether to stream USA 2 later tonight or stream Guild Wars. And I think I'm going to stream USA 2 and then do Guild Wars for my stream on Tuesday. That way I can sort of do a back-to-back Guild Wars. Do it Tuesday, and then for my Extra Life channel stream on Wednesday. Alright, Philly's almost cured here, much like Extra Life. Helps cures the ail of children, you might say. The ails of children? Somehow like that. That didn't come out the way I was hoping. Well. But anyway, yes, this is Extra Life 100 Days of Gaming. That is exactly what it sounds like. It's a bunch of us Extra Lifers getting together, taking the challenge to play a game for at least 1 hour a day for 100 straight days. And that, of course, is leading up to our... Oh, let me do it this way. Our 24-hour marathon on November 4th, or yeah, November 5th, November 6th, the weekend of Saturday and Sunday. I am starting my marathon November 4th. So that's what 100 days is. So for the most part, if some of us are really daring, we're playing 100 different games, a different game each day. Which I don't think. Maybe I could have gotten 100 different games, but I've got so much to do in some of my MMOs. It's just not practical. I just don't have that much free time to be able to do my usual stuff here, like say Stronghold Kingdoms and Guild Wars, and do another game on top of that for an hour for a stream. Just can't do it, unfortunately. But that's what we're doing here, and it's sort of a promotion. It's sort of one of those promotion. I'm never sure what to call it. A feature thing, whatever it is, whatever label you want to slap on 100 Days of Gaming. It's a way for us to talk about Extra Life and get psyched up for Extra Life. And what is Extra Life? Well, it's an extension of the Children's Miracle Network. Now, a lot of you have been familiar with that through little fundraisers, balloons and stuff. Miracle Treat Day, Dairy Queen does. And in fact, as a matter of fact, yesterday I walked into my local Sam's Club and they were raising funds too for Children's Miracle Network. Basically, you give $1, you get a candy bar or something, or a little snack bag like potato chips or pretzels or stuff. So that was cool. So I thought, yay, more funds for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So yes, my local Sam's Club is raising money for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia, as am I through Extra Life. So 100% of everything donated goes to the hospitals. I don't get any of that, and nor does the Extra Life Foundation, so to speak. It all goes to the hospital. So thus far, I'm only $65 away from my goal. So I'm hoping to hit my goal within the next couple of weeks. That way I can get the cool new t-shirt. In fact, I think I can bring that up. Can I? Let me see if the Firefox pops up on this screen here. Hello, Firefox. Oh, yes, it will. So good. So yes, the new design of the Extra Life t-shirt for 2016 was decided upon. So if you are a platinum level participant, which means you basically donate $15 to Extra Life to upgrade your participation level to platinum. When you sign up, you could either sign up right away at platinum by as you're signing up, donating the $15, or you can start at the free classic level. Did that not go? Let's try again. Thank you. There we go. So there it is, the Extra Life shirt. Pretty cool. Black shirt, play games, heal kids. So that's exactly what we're doing. So that's awesome sauce. I can't wait to be able to get that. Hopefully in time this year. This will actually be the first year I actually get in time to do the marathon. Hopefully. Well, of course I have to hit the $200 mark first. So that's what I'm hoping for the next couple of weeks. Give it time to get here and get ready. But that's what Extra Life is. Playing games, healing kids. That's the short of it. Having fun, generally. Having fun. That's the most important part. Battery, of course, lurking in the chat today. Battery is my team leader. I am a member of Judgment Gaming, which is a handful of us. 5 as a matter of fact. Right now on the team. We met through our Star Wars The Old Republic Guild, which was originally named V Squad. And then we changed it to Swords of Judgment when we joined the larger multi-gaming clan of Judgment Gaming. So that's how we got Judgment Gaming, the team, the Extra Life team started. I am, of course, also a member of the Philadelphia Guild, which is basically a bunch of us who, from the local area, playing for the Children's Hospital of Philadelphia. So when you sign up, you can join a team or not. You can make your own team if you so desire. You can join your local guild or not. However you want to do it is quite fine and dandy. So the guilds basically, as I said, the guilds are sort of your local people playing for your hospital. Your teams are just anyone. Anyone can join the team playing for all different hospitals, which makes it even more fun. Really? The monk chant that YouTube does not like. So where are we at here? Okay, we are restoring. Boom. Get over there. So lots of faction members, lots of stuff to just take a look at here. We've been awarded glory points. Thank you, Sir Goonster. Thank you, Dalmar, for awarding our house some glory points. So let's see here. We don't need launches attack, large numbers. So applied. So we welcome a couple new players here. Hunter Rock 55 and Zeus 1. In the last week or so, I guess. Yeah, it's been about a week, I guess, since I last did USA 2. Oh, more glory points. Olam Ursk, excellent. Final attack. Oh, there goes the mic. And the enemy was vanquished in Philadelphia, but I think we have an enemy now in South Philly. Okay. Oh, we lost our friend Sendril. Oh no, Sendril, I think, is not logged on to the server in the appropriate amount of time. Oh my god, it's just come back to Philly. Are you kidding me? When was it vanquished? Oh, 5 days ago. So I get, alright. That sounds about right then. So we don't need that. We don't need that. So that, what was that? 4-day siege camp? Yep. All marked. Okay, we're good there. More glory points. Excellent. More glory points. Excellent. Oh yes, this is something important. I no longer have liege lords for Trinitaria, Fiamalosa, or Teutonius, and that's because my previous liege lord, Inigo Montoya, also has not logged in the game. It's my understanding that he, due to some real life stuff, he hasn't been playing the game lately, and after a certain amount of time, depending on your rank here, your rank, and if you are using a premium token or not, the server will actually wipe your villages from the world, basically to save, you know, resources on the server and that kind of stuff, so things don't get too crowded. So we're going to have to pick up some liege lords, and as a matter of fact, we're going to have to catch up on some mail here. So players applied, players applied. Now we don't necessarily want to, because we've got who's here? So we've got some players that yeah, here's one of them that seem to be, looks like he's been reset. So he has been acting the rogue. So we were informed by some allies, namely in House 10, that to keep an eye out for a lot of these rogue players here. So let's see, who do we have who is still applied? Who's on? Oh, Nisi is on. X-Wasp 58. Oh, I need to go here. Also, so we have Kyla and Chief 333 who still have applications in. So let's take a look at things here. Application East Coast Farmers. That has 2 rules. Okay, thanks. So we are a neutral house again. In the previous couple episodes we did or previous couple outings, I guess, that we did where we were on USA 2. We went over some of the rules of engagement and things that some of the fighters on this world are trying out, and so far it seems to be working fairly decently. Of course, we're always going to have rogue players and stuff. That is if you're a spy, not a spy. No worries, I should not defend myself. Traveler's Way chimed in here. Yes, a neutral house, we do not. As a neutral house, we do not initiate any aggressive acts against other houses or factions. However, if any of us are attacked first, we have the right to defend ourselves. Exactly. You're subject to anything that can be considered an aggressive act, such as being scouted or outright attacked. Inform the faction and house leadership ASAP and forward any related reports first. We will then determine the course of action from there, depending on who that player is. Yes, well said, TW. I go by the short-term TW. Whole different ball game, yes. Fighters have a tendency to attack and then ask questions there. Neutral players need to ask questions first. So let's see, capping. Oh, that's right. Trying to set up a cap here. I think for one of our housemates trying to cap a village, so helping him out here. But pillage and vandalize, you have to capture from your village with a captain. Get my troops moving with the speed is going to now 22 hours. Yeah. Yes. Yes, capacity is very important. So let's see. Carbon Parish. I don't think we have to worry about anything here. Stewardship of Carbon Parish you can do by natural really hope. I think the most. I think it's you're the only active player. So Carbon. Where is Carbon Parish here? Monroe, Carbon. You know what? Let's do this the easy way. Carbon. Carbon. Right there. Okay, so he took Carbon. Oh, Richie. Oh, no. Okay, Richie. Yes, Richie is also inactive. See something here. Freaking fruit fly. I have not gotten him yet. Oh, so monking is not going to be... Yeah. It's way too much in monk, so Sir Flatulence should also have enough votes. Alright, so we don't have to worry about this. Here, so Kyla and Chief 33, it's just telling us that we're going to, let me do this. Pop this out. There we go, just so we can keep that private. Our discussions here, just to make sure. Going over some of this, yeah. Just to make sure there's nothing we need to worry about for these two people who have applied, and I can accept them into the faction. I have not caught up on mail correspondence here for a while. The neutral is 60 yes, both inactive. Their parishes could be added. Many votes to 4 parishes. I've 84 votes. I've sent find out what's going on. Okay, so nothing about them there. Move out there. Fully built. Somebody's taking that one. Oh, yes. Okay. The 11th village. Okay, somebody has a question about the 11th village. So, record card points. Just checking. Does anyone know? Peace and friends are attacking us on the spending more time with bot. Okay. So nothing we need to worry about there, it seems. So let's do this. So let's pop back into here. We shall accept. And we shall accept. So welcome to the faction, my friends. Excellent. So good. Welcome. Let me do this. Is it after 8 o'clock? Yes. So the weather should have turned over. Good. Alright, so we got 2 days of overcast. Better than storms. That's for certain. Better than storms. Although, actually out in the Philadelphia area is nice, hot, bright, sunny. Going to be another hot one tomorrow. Okay, so our honor or our popularity is looking good. Don't have to worry about that. Let's do this. Monk. Oh, yeah, you know what I do want to do? Let me do this. I need to rank up and do some research on this world. So let me see here. Research. Okay, what do I want to rank up here? Tools, transportation, command, and force march. Okay. Oh, for crying out loud. Alright. Oh, yeah, we want to do this here. So, Baron, we are going to be Baron 5th rank. Bing! That gives us 3 research points. We are going to do military. We need to bump up our army size. Tools. I don't think we're going to be building too much right now. Transportation. Where are we for transportation right now? Transportation. What is that? 300%, I think we're currently at. 350. Yep, we're at 300%. That's not too bad for now. I've been doing too much training. So that actually, this number here tells you what you will gain by doing another level of research. It actually doesn't tell me what the current level of research is providing. It tells me what I'm going to gain. So I am not increasing my honor gained by 20. I'm actually only increasing it by 16, as I recall. If I were to rank this up right now, once the research completes, I'll be getting plus 20. So that's a little bit, it can be a little bit confusing there. It's still, after playing this game for so many years, it still throws me off every now and again. So my max army size right now is 70, so I think that's probably I'm going to benefit the most from that, so we will rank that up. For now, I went more monk on this world, while Traveler's Way went more military. And we did the opposite on USA 2. Traveler's Way went more monk, and I went military there. So I got to build up my military now a bit more. Just for the cases in which I have no liege lords and I need to defend my villages. So, you know what? So luckily I got Louis Sue here, right? Yes. Okay. So I have to get liege lords. You can see having a liege lord provides you with honor, lots of honor here, depending on your rank and the rank of your liege lord. But they can also send troops for which you can use to defend your castle, and they can also use those troops to attack from your village. And they will have an honor circle, like there. Okay, so there's the honor circle. That means depending on what I do within this circle, I can get a certain amount of honor. So attacking any AI in here gives me honor. Scouting unidentified resource stashes gives me honor. I think those are the 2 things that the honor circle works for, right? Yeah, I don't think it does anything else. But yeah, so scouting unidentified stashes like that will provide honor within this range, as will attacking the AI. So let's say I have a vassal here, and I am this guy's this village's liege lord, so he's my vassal. That means I would have an honor circle here, and if I were to send troops, you can't scout from a vassal, but you can send troops to attack. So I would actually be able to attack the AI here and get honor for it, even though, say, my villages are actually way out here, and this AI is way out of the range of my normal honor circle. So that's a benefit to the liege lord. In that you can get honor for attacking AI far away from your villages if you send troops. But that's that little ditty there. Let's see what else we need to get through. Oh, we got through just about everything. Enemy attacks. Enemy probed us. Oh, those probes. They're probing us. So it's basically all enemy attacks. So, which we've seen plenty of on USA 2 has some of the big ones. Alright, so we've got that file saved, so we don't need that because research is going to last a whole lot longer than we will be streaming tonight. So boop ba doop ba doop ba doop ba doop boop boop. We're not going to be doing any building. What we do need to do is build up here. 5, perfect. Because we need to get our parish army back in usable condition again, so we will most certainly do that. Almost. This really is the key here. Let's throw this down. 11. So let's go 5, 10, 15. Yep. We'll go 5. Send to Terminia. 5. Send. And Teutonius. 5. Send. Alright, good. So that'll help in case we have any ballista towers. Let's do that as well. That end up getting destroyed in our castles. And that also now allows me to actually build, there we go, perfect. Another ballista tower here, so we'll throw this guy down on this corner. More importantly, throw something down here in the parish castle. I need to start building up the parish castle, so we've got a lot of work to do here. So of course I've already got ballistas that have been left over from building my castles, but so in case any of these end up getting destroyed, I'll be able to at least rebuild up to 2 of them. So let me see, repair here, which means I need iron, and I think repair here I need iron. We haven't yet been attacked here. Right, let's see where we're at here. I think let's build something in Trin here. Let me go off of Teutonius. See what's next. Houses, or barracks. Houses. I mean barracks. How about we? Yeah, you know what? I need to work on the back end here. So that makes it easy. Okay. Oh no, I did that. All right, we'll just work the back end here. Boom. All right, that's good for a day. Worth the building there, I say. Oh, all right. Takes care of that. We don't really need to do anything else for right now. What I do want to do is send Philly some stone. Since we've got stone just sitting around doing nothing for the time being. Yeah, you know what? Might as well just send the 4,000. Even with the siege camp in, I shouldn't have to worry about running out of too much stone here. So we've got 12,000. Oh, you know what? I sold it. Oh, idiot me. Alright, that's fine. We'll just go into Philly then. I meant to trade directly. Let's go back here. I meant to trade directly to Philly, to the Philly stockpile by doing that, by trading this way. Instead, I just sold it to the stock exchange. So I get gold out of it, but we'll just pop into Philly. We'll just buy some stone here now. Where are we at? 56, so I want to stay above 50, so let's go 15,000. Sounds good. That'll be enough for a few towers. And some stone here. Walls, let's do walls. Dupe. Children throwing stuff down the stairs. Well, I do need, you know, I do need iron. Ooh. Let's buy 1,000. Let's start with 1,000. What is it gonna be? 860? Sounds good. Let's start with that. Alright, we'll pop back into here. Since we're pretty much not doing any flag trading anymore, that really didn't get too far off the ground. You know what? Cancel that. Because the AI seems to be able to skirt corners here a bit. So unless somebody stands here to knock down that wall, you know what? And they do on occasion, so we'll do it that way then. So we'll have a wall there, so we'll just do it like this. Oh, we're all done there. Confirm that. What we'll do here. Build up our castle. There we go. Confirm that. We'll do this here. And we'll do that there. Boom, 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 boom. So we don't even have a day of building yet. Very good. Lots and lots of room here. Okay. Now the key here is I need to see my... I don't need that. I need to see my parish. Castle parish. Perfect. So there we go. We got our little bitmap guide there. Our little JPEG guide, I guess it is. Yeah, JPEG. Of what the castle was built up to be when we had completed it in Age 1. So just following that guide to rebuild it as is. Okay. Or as it was, I guess you should say. I think I may have made some slight changes. Maybe? Maybe not? No, I don't think I did. Nothing major right now. Let's see how this... It's pretty close. So what did we have here? Alright, so we had the big tower there, big tower there. Big tower on the sides there. So big tower here, big tower there. We want to do there, try to get the little towers in there. So I've got to sort of guesstimate. Yeah, so we've got the little tower hanging one block over there. Okay. So one block over on that side here, what is that, the large tower. That would put it, I think, right about there. Maybe not. That's so hard to tell. Looks like it's actually even with that one. Yes. You know what I can do? Let me do this. It's like 4 towers across. Maybe I'll build instead the oil pots. No, you know what? Because I need the turrets. So we had 4 towers across. I'm thinking like that. That. And that. Now that should give us... Yeah. Now we should have an oil pot that fits right there with no other room for anything else. Let's see how close we are here. Crap, we don't have enough iron. Alright. I can confirm that, just delete that and still, alright. So I can just delete those while they're under construction and still get the full return of stone that I spent on them. So what we'll do right now, we'll buy another complement of iron here. Let's go back into here. Let's take a look here. Yep, that's perfect. That's exactly how they are then. Pretty close. Yep. Alright, good. Good. So in the meantime, we shall do this. Perfect. Confirm that. Alright, good. Got over 3.5 days of building. That's perfect. Most excellent, excellent, excellent. Alright, so that takes care of the parish. Merchants are coming back. I guess we're pretty much caught up with everything. Caught up with the reports. We're caught up with... Oh, you know, correspondence. That's what we needed. I need to ask for some liege lords here. And I do want to respond to... through Warring World, exchange faith points during the war. Does anyone know where I can buy lots of pikes? So attacking us. Okay, so yes, honor requirements does not change order capping or buying a charter. So let's see what Rashid is. This question is regarding establishment of 11th village. 11th village requires 6 million honors besides a captain, and Goldwood still requires 6 million honors if one were to capture a village instead of buying the charter. Yes, okay. So one thing I did come across on USA 2 after I started gaining more than 10 villages is that there is a set honor penalty once you start gaining your 11th village on up, regardless of whether you buy a charter or capture. So normally if you buy a charter, it doesn't cost you any honor penalty, it just costs you gold. When you attack a player or capture a village from another player, that's where it costs you honor, and the amount of honor it costs you is dependent on the player's rank and your own rank, and how much difference there is. The higher in rank they are above you, the less honor it costs you. The higher in rank you are above them, the more honor it costs you. But once you start capping or buying your 11th village, there's this, you still have that honor penalty, and then you get this 6 million honor. Well, you still have that honor cost. Then you get this 6 million honor penalty on top of that, and that increases by 1 million for each village. So your 12th village is 7 million penalty, your 13th is 8 million penalty, and so on and so forth. So yes, you start burning through honor quite rapidly as you're moving up your villages. So let's reply to him at Rashid. At Rashid. Yes. Yes, once you hit the point where you are gaining more than 10 villages, there is a set honor penalty that occurs regardless of whether you capture a village or buy a charter. The normal costs still occur. Honor cost for capping, gold cost for chartering. This penalty is an additional cost on top of that, and cannot be circumvented, as I attempted to do on USA 2 by having less than 10 villages and then capping 3 or 4 of them all at the same time. Still got nailed with each of those honor penalties. This penalty increases for each additional village you have, not unlike the cost of the increasing cost of captains, the increasing cost of captains. 11th village 6 mil penalty. 12th village 7 mil penalty. 13th village 8 nil penalty, and so on and so forth. I think that pretty much covers it. More than 10 villages, there is a set honor penalty that occurs regardless of whether you capture a village or buy charter. The normal cost will occur. Honor capping gold for chartering this penalty is an additional cost on top of that and cannot be circumvented. Yeah, that pretty much answers his question, I think. Excellent. Boom. So there's that. Now I need to actually open that up and reply to thread to since Nego is no longer around, I will need a liege lord for each of the following villages. Troop supply would be nice if possible, but not required. So if they have extra troops to send me that I can throw up on my castle walls instead of using my own army, great. If not, I've got my own army up there right now, and they will do the job of defending the castle well enough along with my other defenses. So let's see. I need to let's do this. We'll just move that over because I need to get back over here to the map. And it is Teutonius, Theomalosa, and Trinitaria. Okay, so we'll start with Trin. 74736 Trinitaria. 74736 Trinitaria. 91371 Teutonius. Oops. That TEU Teutonius. You might notice I've borrowed Osiria Teutonius's name from Guild Wars to name my villages here. So Osiria Teutonius, one of my mates, so to speak, in more ways than one, I guess you could say, who plays with me on occasion in Guild Wars in some of our video exploits. So I stole her name for my villages. Haha. Teutonius and Theomalosa. 18178 Theomalosa. Thank you kindly. Boom. So there we go. So send that. Again, using the village IDs just to make it easier to locate the villages, stuff like that on maps. Because since you can change village names, kind of makes it hard to find the proper village. These IDs never change. They are actually hard-coded to that spot where the village is located. So we'll reply there. That takes care of that. So let me show you what I'm talking about here. So there is a village spot here. So if you go to USA 1 or from what I know of USA 2, there's actually a village spot here. Now that spot right there has a particular ID. Everything in the game here has an ID for the very spot they are at. That ID is hard-coded to that particular spot. So we go here. See, Terminia is 60063. So that spot there is hard-coded to that. So if this were to disappear and be replaced by a charter, that charter would have the same ID code. If somebody were to buy that charter, their village would have that same ID code. So that's how you find that makes it easier in case you're trying to track down say a rogue player who keeps changing the name of his villages. Well, if you have his ID, you know exactly where that particular village will always be located. Instead of searching for a name he might have changed and it either not being existing anymore or being somebody else taking that name, and then you've got the wrong guy or gal, as the case may be. So that's village IDs. Oh, so I think we're pretty good here. And there's really no disease we can. You know what? I can knock it. See, knocking out Wilmington's not really going to help that much because he's basically surrounded. So as soon as I cure him, he's going to get hit again. Yeah, and that's really out of my ring. I mean, it's sort of within the range of Trin there, but it's just a wasted effort at this point. They're gonna have to cure their disease down there on their own, so okay. And we're good. Alright, we're good with what we want to do here. So let's take a look. Let's clear out these reports here. Enemy attack stopped by diplomacy. So as you can see, diplomacy, very nice. Very nice indeed. Free honor. Free honor. Very good. Very good. Very good. Very good. So we've got siege camps in both South Philly and North. Okay, yep. South Philly and regular Philly, I guess I could say, if I could stop mumbling my mouth. Yeah, I don't know. See, I guess it doesn't. Enemy arrives in our parish. Probed South Philly. Okay, it hasn't sent anything against regular Philly yet. So how do I want to do this? I've only got one village in South Philly, so I think I will use the actual reports to track the attacks. South Philly, and I will use the informational reports to track the attacks in regular Philly. So let's do that. So this we don't need. That's Trinitaria, which is attacking South Philly. That's Trinitaria, and this should be Trinitaria. Right now, of course, well, that works out well there. So now if I had diplomacy stop one attack for all three villages, I of course would just leave that up there so I can track that attack. So let's see what we got here. We'll just see the results here. So we are ranked up enough to be getting catapults thrown against us by the siege camps now. Let me see which one is 18. Okay. That's sort of the big one. So we'll take a look at that one. I just want to see the results here. Obviously, yeah, the siege camps aren't that big of a deal. We can defeat them quite easily. For any established village. Alright. So let's take a look at this, and we'll call day 33 under the sun and done, because I do have to check the other villages for the weather and popularity and repairs and all that stuff, and then get on with recording day 34 here for tomorrow. Then we should be back on track the rest of the week. I don't think, because Wednesdays is always the Extra Life stream that I do for 100 days. Yeah, I think we should be in good shape to be able to do a live stream every day this week for 100 days. Nice. Upcoming week. Except, of course, again, for tomorrow. Let's view this battle. Loads of pikemen. Loads of everything else. Let's speed this up just a little bit here. We do gotta get the children to bed before we start up the next stream here. As much as I was debating whether just to keep streaming and start a different recording, I get far too much to do. I'll get it done. Well, though, we'll just take a quick look in on the children, get them squared away. I'll just keep the stream up and swap walls. Maybe I'll do that. So of course the ballistas have handled the catapults quite nicely. Gotta start researching Sally Forth here so we can have some lights start running out too. I do have a tunnel here, right? Somewhere. Yep. Pikemen ran right over the peasants there. Okay, so that's pretty much the worst of what I'll get from the siege camps. So no problem whatsoever. Good. So we're all caught up on correspondence. We're all caught up on reports. We've got some building going on. Donations. You know what? That's the last thing I was going to look at here was donations. Which, okay, yeah, that's right. We already donated, so we're good. Yeah, I'm going to have to work on trading some supplies between villages. I'm going to have to remember to do that. Maybe we'll save that for the next time we pop in on USA 3. Of course, we got a research concept. Yeah, we're good enough. I'd say we've got day 33 under control here on USA 3. So next up will be USA 2. I think I'm going to do USA 2 and get that out of the way for tomorrow. Alright, so let me go check on the children. Be back in a moment here. We're going to just keep the stream running. Because I can always just do 2 different highlights. That always makes it nice and beautiful here. Of course, I'm doing recordings anyway, and I'm just going to upload the recordings. That makes it a lot easier. But anyway, okay, so let me say, Speed J. Waller saying, thanks for watching day 33 of 100 Days of Gaming for Stronghold Kingdoms, USA 3, day 425. Now it is, as a matter of fact. And until next time, I will see you in game.